Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco.
I'm Chris.
And we got, an okay stack here. I mean, it's pretty small for us. But it's still, a decent amount of books. We got a couple little bonus books from not New Comic Book Day. And then we got a couple Lego things to show you.
Yeah, you can almost see what it is right here.
So, let's see. We'll
go Star Wars.
No. I guess you kind of can, behind my keychains. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We got Marvel. And we got Avengers Forever number 13.
Yeah.
So was this the A cover?
Nope.
Or is this a different cover?
That is a different cover.
Was that the A cover?
That's the A cover.
Okay, well, this is the different cover. Yeah. I don't know.
That's the connecting cover from, I think it was just regular Avengers.
Oh, it's from a different title? Interesting.
Well, because Avengers and Avengers Forever are,
Yeah. Here's the A cover.
so intertwined.
Anyway, so I don't read this, though, but Chris does.
It was really cool. It was from the perspective of one of Thor's daughters. The one right there.
That one. That one right there.
And their ship is being dragged by the hammers of all the Thors that the multiverse masters of evil have killed. And so when they get to the battle, they use all the hammers to kill multiple Mephistos. Like armies of Mephistos.
Yeah, that seems effective.
Other than that, that's the only like little spoiler thing that's not like story spoiler.
Yeah. Well, then we can move on to Invincible Iron Man number 2. This one has Riri on the cover, and as expected, we get a little bit of Riri in this issue.
Although they don't fight.
No, they don't fight. One of those typical trick covers where it's like, oh, I gotta check it out. Why is Riri and Iron Man fighting? They don't.
I hope they're friends afterwards.
They barely even really argue. I would say, they're catty with each other. That's the extent of it.
Iron Man's catty with everyone.
Yeah, like it's just normal Iron Man dialogue for real. Interesting things happen and are revealed, especially like more towards the end of this issue, where the first issue kind of left me wanting a little bit more. I'm like, okay, what's happening here? This definitely, I feel like, was a stronger issue. I almost forgot
one thing about Avengers Forever. Avengers Prime identities revealed.
All right.
You would know unless you read it.
Yeah. All right. And then we also picked up the connecting Hall of Armor cover. This one's got the Hulkbuster on it.
Yeah, and I don't know what that other armor is.
That one's really cool. Wait, there we go. That one's really cool, I think. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's just a suit of armor.
That one's really rad. I like that one a lot. And then moving on to the final issue of Strange. It's been a short ride, but a good one. Some pretty cool stuff happens in this issue too.
Yeah.
It's a pretty strong finale, I feel like.
I don't think I can show any of it.
No.
Just because.
No, I was just flipping through it. I wasn't going to show anything. But no, it's pretty sick. I really enjoyed this.
Neither Wong or Bats are in it, but they're on the cover.
Oh yeah, I guess they are.
That's the only thing we can say about it.
Wong is mentioned.
Wong is mentioned.
They don't mention Bats though. I need more Bats. The series could use more Bats.
Mm-hmm. 0 out of 10, not enough Bats.
No, but really enjoyed it. When's the new series coming out? March, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a new Doctor Strange title. It's Jed MacKay again. So I'm excited for that. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure Clea's still going to be around, but I really did get to. I really enjoyed angry. What's the word?
Kind of
widowed. Angry widowed. Clea.
Kind of through with everyone's crap.
Yeah, like just angry and like I'll kill anybody. my husband's not around to stop me. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm sure she'll be a bit more tamer moving forward. But we'll see. I mean, I'm sure it's Jed MacKay. I'm sure he's got some kind of plan, and I'm excited for it. I do kind of wish it went on for a little bit longer, but I do really like the way it all resolved and came together. So
yeah.
But anyway, moving on to Hulk number 11. And that's the A cover there. Pretty cool looking cover. I like his big old hand.
Yeah.
And actually, just looking at the cover and not knowing what's going on, it's like kind of whatever. But now knowing, like after reading it, I'm like, that's kind of a neat cover, you know. Like you can appreciate it a little bit more. And because I think they mentioned it in last issue, so it's not too big of a spoiler thing. But he is participating in the sport.
It also says it on the cover.
Does it? I don't read, Chris. Oh, kinda. I mean, it's not really big. But
Are you ready for some God Ball?
Yeah, he's participating in their sport of God Ball, which I have to say,
for the most part, this one was a lot more lighthearted.
It really was. It kind of felt like a different comic.
The end.
Yeah.
When it hints it more, you know?
Yeah. There's definitely...
And I think it was alright to have this little moment of brevity before whatever's going to happen.
Lighthearted until all this, I guess.
Yeah. Even then, it like does it a little jovial, you know?
It was kind of fun. Though there's a return of some characters in this one, I guess we could say as well. That I wasn't expecting. For various reasons. But
Hulk, let's show off one of the Legos just because it's Hulk related.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. The Hulk mech.
Yeah, look at it. So we're going to be building that one. Oh, yeah, by the way, tonight, our live stream is going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern.
9.
Not 8 p.m. Eastern.
Which is good, because the Legos I have aren't that big.
Well, I'm going to be over at Chris the Comic Vet's live stream celebration. He's, hit 1,000 subs a little bit ago, and is going to be doing the celebration. It starts at 7. I'm going to probably show up around 7:20, 7:30 or so. And then hang out for, until about 9. I don't know how long he's planning on going. I feel like most of his live streams are, a little bit over an hour. But since it's his big one, it might be a little longer. I don't know. But I'm going to be giving away a comic. There's going to be all kinds of comics being given away.
Be there or be square.
Yeah, if you want a chance to win some stuff, hop in, say hi, hang out for a little bit. I'm sure it's going to be a good time.
Like, subscribe. Subscribe to every member involved.
But anyway, moving on to Punisher number 9. Pretty solid issue. Really enjoyed this. So this...
I really like the way this ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ending of this is pretty solid. It's set up...
You can't say anything.
No.
Yeah.
Well, okay, what I can say is this issue resolves one problem and then is building towards a very, very different new one.
Yeah. Related to the Daredevil visit.
Yeah. I'm hyped for it. I'm pretty hyped for it. This series has been really good anyway. And yeah, I'm excited to see. There's quite a few faces I didn't expect to see in this issue, and then also even like some interesting stuff happened with his wife in this issue. And honestly, a lot of other things kind of happened, and very little kind of actually happened with Ares, which I felt like made it a more interesting issue. Like, this is the issue to be like, the big Ares Punisher fight, like, generically, like, this is what it is. And that's not what we got at all. And even though we did get the fight, like, that wasn't what was important in this issue.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a pretty interesting way to do it. Then, just cover by here, because we stopped reading this a while back, we got Venom 15. This is the Nick Klein variant. And it's just sick. I really like everything about this cover. So that's Codex in the background there. I just think it's gorgeous. Like, that is super, super solid. But anyway, so I had to pick that one up. And that's it for our Marvel stuff. And then, I guess I'll show you we'll do things a little differently. Since you showed off one Lego, I'm going to show off one comic. This was a comic I was contemplating picking up. And then...
Should have showed it with the Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're right. Dang it. Okay, we're restarting.
Just splice this part of the video into that video.
Too late. All right. So this is a comic I was contemplating picking up. We've been getting in... somebody's been like bringing in their collection little by little. Like, like 4 or 5 long boxes at a time. And so we've been getting in some cool stuff. And one of the cool things, or one of the books I was looking at, I was thinking about it, I was like, I think I'm going to pass on it. But I was talking about it to our buddy Terrence, that's always up at the shop hanging out. And he tricked me. I thought he was buying it. I know. I thought he was buying it for himself, but then he gave it to me. So this is Doctor Strange 180, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. I know something. But it's just this super, super awesome Eternity cover, which is just really rad. Like, it's super, super sick. And, I like Doctor... I wish I had more Doctor Strange books. It's not something I want to, like, actively hunt down. But there is a lot of really cool Doctor Strange books. And I have quite a few, or not quite a few. I have, like, 3 slabbed ones, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
I got 169, I got 1, and I got 1... Oh, God, what's First Living Tribunal? 158? Okay. I can never remember if it's 58 or 68. And I struggle every time I think about it. But anyway, there's a lot of really, really cool Doctor Strange books. And one more added to the collection. Thanks to Terrence. So now... Ooh, we'll go into this, and that'll... Yeah. Okay. God, we could have planned this out almost perfectly. So only one Star Wars book today, which is... What book is this?
Bounty Hunters.
Bounty Hunters 30. This is part of the 40th anniversary homage to Return of the Jedi. And it's this awesome, Sprouse cover. Sprouse always kills all of his Star Wars covers. He just... Again, one of those artists that just understands Star Wars. And, you have different artists that is like, that guy can always do good.
This is technically from Return of the Jedi because it has that in the background.
So this is going to be the bigger Lego Chris is going to be working on tonight. TIE Fighter, which is super, super cool. I really like the back of it, too. Pretty nice shot there. But yeah, that's super rad. Is this a newer one?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought, but I don't know things. Is this the biggest one they make?
I don't know.
Thinks he knows Legos. God.
The wings definitely look thicker than the one I used to have.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be curious to see when it's all put together. That might be something that... Would you maybe eventually get more TIE Fighters?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just because of room.
Room, yeah. Anyway, so moving on to... We have Alien number 5 here. And that's... Is this the A cover?
No.
Okay, this is just another variant.
That is C.
Okay. Pretty cool one, though. I like that one a lot. I like how it's, like, so dark, and then, like, where... I feel like an easier way to do the cover would have been if, like, the whole background was bright. Yeah. But there's something creepier about, like, being able to, like, fully see some of it, but not really all of it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it enhances it. But at the same time, like, if the whole background was dark, it can maybe still be cool, but I feel like, I don't know, it gives you, like, a tasteful tease of, oh, God. You know, like... Yeah. And then we picked up another variant here. I don't know who did either one, but...
No.
Super, super
right
rad
there.
Queen there. Says it where?
I don't know, the neck.
What does it say?
Mattress Biz.
What? I have no idea. Anyway, and then that concludes the Marvel portion. We have an extremely short DC section here with, although quite a few good covers out this week. Yeah. We didn't read anything. No DC books to read. There was a really cool Rose Besh cover for New Champions of Shazam. I don't know who was on the cover, but I liked the pose and the negative space and all that. It was really cool, really awesome. If it was at least even a character that I was relatively familiar with or cared about, then maybe I would have got it.
Oh, that was the cover that I was like, on.
Yeah. I thought it was done very well. There was a cool Jimenez cover.
I don't know what that one is.
It was one of the Nightwing covers, one of the, like, a billion Nightwing covers.
I liked the one Nightwing that showed Nightwing throughout his history. It was a wraparound.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else had. There was a Zerdy cover. I think also on this book. There was another cool one. I can't remember who it was now. But just nothing that, which, there's not a ton of DC characters I really care that much about. Oh, a lot of the, actually, I'd venture to say all the Bane covers for One Bad Day. Bad Day, yeah. All the Bane covers on that I thought were pretty cool looking. I thought they looked
there was
good.
one that I remember being kind of funky looking.
I think the A cover is probably like the worst, but not to say that it was bad. I think the other two were better. Anyway, so we have Lazarus Planet, Assault on Krypton, and this is
a Jin Bartel cover.
Yes, I was just because. All right. Anyway, huh?
I just wanted to say it.
I could tell. But anyway, so who is this? I don't even know.
Dreamer.
Okay. Well, Dreamer. And that kind of concludes DC, because I also have a little pickup just came in the mail today. I'm going to be curious how well this presents on camera, because it's greener in person.
Yeah.
I took a picture of it to send to Echo, which, by the way, is going to be sending me some sketch covers here pretty soon. Some sketch covers. Anyway, that's going to be a pretty fun little reveal. But anyway, so I sent a picture earlier, and it looks like so pale in the picture in comparison. So I haven't put it on camera yet. Let's see. It's a pretty green cover here. Yeah, it looks pretty pale. God, you can't even see the name there. So this is Poison Ivy. It is a. You can't see the details in it. Okay.
I was gonna say it might also be because it's in a bag.
Yeah, maybe.
That might be a factor.
Anyway, so this is a sketch cover that God looks awful in this lighting set. I think it's just too bright, but it is great. And granted, if you watch my lighting video, I have a lot of powerful lights going on. It is a lot greener in person, and it's really pretty. And you can see the name really well, but not on camera. Right now, I feel like that.
Yeah.
It looks like it just blends right in, but I can looking at it, I can see it very visibly. There's a lot of really cool, darker details around going on, little leafy bits and flowers and stuff. Really pretty flowery thing going here, and I'm going to get an awesome Poison Ivy sketch on here. It's going to be super, super cool.
As opposed to a lame Poison Ivy sketch.
Yeah. I weighed my options. I was like, should I get a lame one or a cool one? And I was like, I'll get a cool one, I guess. But yeah, this is the first time I ever bought a store exclusive blank sketch cover.
First and last.
Hurts, maybe not. Hurts my heart a little bit. I ended up paying a little bit over $20, maybe $23 or something for this blank cover, which kind of kills me a little bit. But there is a Black Cat store exclusive blank that it's just come on, why?
They hate you.
To a degree, I'm highly irritated. I think the thing I'm irritated about is the price.
Mm-hmm.
If it was $10, I'd be like, okay, fine, no big deal. But to release a store exclusive blank cover and charge $20, because again, when you're doing the store exclusive covers, I get you're paying an artist to do that store has to do commission the art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So okay, there's extra cost in it. You're not selling as many copies. I get that. I'm fine with that. That all makes sense. But they're like, no, we're still going to charge you $20 for this. And granted, this one's a little bit more decorative. A lot of them are just blank covers. When they do the store exclusive blanks, they're just the trade dress is on there. They sent that to us, and we printed on white paper. That is what we did, and then we're charging $20. Which is super frustrating. But at the same time, you're going to be seeing here pretty soon. I'm going to be getting into some sketch covers. My friend Echo is going to be sending me some here pretty soon. Maybe might have them for this weekend. Can't promise, but maybe. If not, it'll be sometime next week. And they'll be trickling in too, because there's going to be quite a few. But anyway, super excited for that one. I also am going to be doing a video sometime in the near future. I recently got that Marvel Premiere 28, the first Legion of Monsters, and I really was kind of not wanting to send stuff in to get graded anymore. It's a hassle, and I'm just like, nah, I'd just rather buy books graded, especially when you're buying the bigger keys and stuff. Unless I got a dumb deal, if I get, what's the book I'm looking for? Tales of Suspense 39, we'll say, for example, is the big one. This is not going to happen.
Captain America #1.
But let's say I got one for dumb cheap, like $100. Okay, obviously I'm going to buy it and get it graded. Like the deal just doesn't make sense not to do it. But unless there's a situation like that,
Tales of Suspense 3.
I don't want to get it and try to hope and figure out the grade. And it's harder to figure out grades on bigger books. I'm looking at low to mid grade anyway. And it's harder to figure out, what kind of grade you might get on a book, and I don't want to overpay for something and stuff like that. But anyway, so since I'm going to go ahead, and I thought I paid a pretty good price on that Premiere 28, I got some other books that I want to send in. I've decided I'm actually going to send in a bunch of modern variants with it as well. So I went from being like, I'm not going to send anything in, to I'm going to have a very large submission here pretty soon. Probably the largest submission I've ever done. And other than the Premiere 28, none of them are like anything crazy or expensive. They're really just cover buys that I want to be slabbed up. I'm going to be doing focuses, how I have like a Black Cat focus with slabs. I'm going to be doing some focuses on some other characters moving forward. And might, add some more Black Cat as time passes. Like when that Alex Ross Timeless Black Cat comes out, I'm going to get it slabbed. And then also what's going to help with that, because like I wouldn't want to pay for a fast pass on modern variants. Like it's too expensive, you know what I mean? So I was looking at the times, and CGC's wait time right now for modern, just standard, no fast pass, is just 20 working days. So it's like, if I get it back in a month, and because like that's the thing, I'm a bit impatient. Like if I, because for a while it was like, oh yeah, you can get it, fast pass back in a couple weeks or a month or whatever, and then if you don't fast pass, it'll take you like 6 months, 8 months, and it's like, no, I'm not gonna wait that long. It's not gonna happen. I'm done with the waiting game, and it kind of, I don't know. That's why really I'm kind of just frustrated with sending stuff in, but I'm gonna try to send in a big batch of stuff. And it should all be pretty easy to grade too. It's all just literally modern books. A lot of them should be pretty easy to grade. But anyway, moving on.
We have 2 books left.
We're almost done here, and we've got all of our extra stuff shown off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I have I Hate Fairyland. What is this, 3? I think. Mm-hmm. The Momoko variant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's pretty cool. I might eventually get around to reading this. I don't know. I'll think about it. But until the time being, as long as Momoko's doing covers, I'll probably keep picking them up. And then the last one I have is Eve, Children of the Moon, #4. I started reading this one. Sweet cover, though. Like, I really like it. It's pretty rad. I started reading this one, and then I got that feeling, I'm sure everyone's had at some point, where you're like, did I read the last issue? Like, remembering like where we left off, or where I left off last, and like where this one starts off. And sometimes a comic will start that way, where like it's a little flash forward or something, and then it's like, now let me show you how we got here, that type of thing. And I kept reading a little bit further and further, and I was like, I think I'm definitely missing a lot of pieces, an issue's worth of pieces.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I stopped, and I actually spent a long time. My stuff is so disorganized right now. It's all in boxes, but they're just like, as I get new stuff, I just put it into a box, and it's rough right now. And I spent a while like looking through some boxes, and I couldn't find it. So wasted a lot of time and didn't get to read. I've really been enjoying that run, which I guess maybe I've only read 2 issues, but the 2 issues I've read, I've really enjoyed. But that's all I got for you today. Again, join us as early as 7 p.m. over on Chris the Comic Vet's channel. I'll probably be a little late because I'll be closing up at work and everything. But then after that, 9 p.m. Eastern will be our stream. So don't panic when you get try to get on our channel at 8 o'clock and we're not live. I'm over on Chris the Comic Vet's channel. All right.
Or do panic.
No.
We're not your boss.
Other than that, I don't think I have anything else. I'm building some Legos. I don't know what Chris has been building Legos. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing.
Ranting. What else do you do?
I'm not gonna have any objective. Nothing to open. Nothing to.
We're gonna overload their senses. You got to play a game.
I'm going to. I've thought about that. I was like, what about like a bunch of stuff up on the screen? It's like something for everybody. Just split it into 4 screens.
One's a waffle cam.
Oh yeah, Lego. I need so many cameras. Well, no, yeah, maybe not. Well, I'd have to move my camera around. Lego, waffle cam,
Oreo
game,
cam, Alf cam. Have they even seen Alf?
No, I don't feel like getting them down.
Stream. We should get them down stream.
Maybe don't stream. Yeah. So that's all we have for you today. Oh, by the way, I have 2 fun slabs coming in. Also,
and now
I know he's making noises. I have 2 fun slabs coming in. Hopefully, I think they're supposed to be here Thursday, is what my tracking said. So hopefully those will be in, and I'll get to show them this weekend. I'm trying to, again, I'm going to be on Only Slabs February 4th, and I'm trying to add some special, unique things to the collection that'll be fun to show off. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ha 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 ha!